What's happening? It's your boy Dior. And yeah, it's getting real, bro. It's getting real because I'm tuning in. Which that ain't nothing new. But I'm just saying, like, I'm seeing like a lot of progression, just a lot of, you know, mental clarity, physicality. You know, I'm making a lot of progression. For those of y'all who don't know, which is the majority of y'all watching this video, well, I don't know who the hell gonna see this, but me and my bodily alignments ain't necessarily been all that great over the years. Come to, you know, there's a lot of alignments as far as my skeletal system and all is concerned, and even muscular. I got a lot of muscle imbalances due to that. And man, I've been in the process of just straightening all that out and just taking care of all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot more stretches. You know what I'm saying? I'm really coming into myself now, and I'm really feeling like I'm getting the feel of what it is to really like be fully in a human vessel. Like, I ain't never just really got the full experience of that, at least since I've been fully grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really starting to feel what that's like now, and I don't know, I'm kind of excited. Like, once I'm A1, like, shit finna be like real different. Like, I'm just finna be like, my whole vibe just gonna be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna be vibrating just so much higher, bro. Like, I'm already like, just even raising that shit now, fool. It's like, even raising that is like even helping me, you know what I'm saying, come into that, you know what I'm saying, just raising your vibration, just vibrating at a higher level, because everything is sped up now. It's like, like I say, you tuning in, you like on a higher frequency now, fool. It's like, that's what I was thinking about earlier at work, like some shit that happened, bro. Like, I be at work doing this shit all day, basically, bro. It's like, I be at work just stretching. I be like, cause I'm standing up. My job requires me to stand up most of the day anyway, which I gotta turn that bitch, which I can sit down if I want to, which I do from time to time, you know. But for the most part, I'm standing up all day. I be in that bitch stretching, bro, just feeling in my feet, bro. From, you know what I'm saying, feeling in my feet up to my knees, you know what I'm saying. I don't feel out the rest of my body up to, you know what I'm saying, straightening out my spine and all that shit, getting my T right, that being my spine to my shoulders, you know what I'm saying, aligning that shit, you know what I'm saying, getting all that shit right, bro. But, you know, even my lowercase t, you know what I'm saying, going up to the what's this shit called back here, the back of your neck, back of your spine, up to, you know what I'm saying, this top of this back part of your brain right here, where your cerebellum and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, just all that kind of shit, bro. And it's like really filling out my knees, all that type shit, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's important to fill out your knees. I meant to say that on the last video, the one I recorded yesterday, when I was talking about your points, you know what I'm saying, how important the knees are. It's really important. It's really important. And I heard Ariel XYZ say this in one of his videos I saw one time, fool. Shout out to Ariel XYZ. He mentioned the importance of, you know what I'm saying, just really feeling out your knees. Just like really feeling your knees, bro, because you gotta understand, your knees is where, like, in my opinion, I feel like this is where, like, over 70% of your stability comes from, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you know, it's kind of a thing now, like strong knees and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, people see Meg the Stallion, you know what I'm saying, doing her twerking and whatnot. They see, like, you know what I'm saying, she squat down, you know what I'm saying, she be down there, you know what I'm saying, doing her thing and whatnot, you know what I'm saying. They be like, damn, she got some strong ass knees, you understand? So it's like, yeah, man, it's important, bro. Knee health is like very important, bro. That's where like 70%, I feel like, of your stability, you know what I'm saying, derives from, bro. It's like, you gotta understand, bro. It's like, even going off into astrology, bro, it's like how Capricorn represents the knees. Like, Capricorn is like the kneecaps, you know what I'm saying. You know, Capricorn is a sign of stability, you know what I'm saying. This is an earth sign. This is cardinal earth, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, it's initiating that shit, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man. But that's what I was saying. I was at work, bro, and yeah, man, some shit had failed, bro. What had happened, I had dropped some shit. It was like it was like this metal cylinder type of thingy majig. I'm not sure what it was, but I dropped that shit, right? Well, that shit failed. I really didn't drop that shit. I think I like knocked that shit down or whatever. But what had happened was, I could kind of trace that shit at the rate it was falling, even though I didn't necessarily see it fall. Like, my calculations, because I didn't actually see it fall, bro, but I'm aware of the time. I'm aware of the time that it fell based off of the speed it was falling and the height and shit. I could calculate that shit, so I know when it fell, bro. So, what I'm saying is, that shit failed. Like, what happened was, because usually, when something like this is like a part, right? So it's like, this is kind of like I guess, somewhat of a valuable item, right? So usually when some shit like this happen, like say you drop your phone or some shit, like your instincts kick in, like you go into like damn near like a half-ass fight or flight mode type shit, because it's like it's kind of like a state of, you know what I'm saying, you zoning in, you tuning in, you know what I'm saying, you usually gonna try to catch that shit, you know what I'm saying, you drop your phone or something like that, you trying to catch that shit, you know what I'm saying. So it was kind of like one of them moments, right? And it was some obstructions that was gonna keep me from catching that hoe, so I really wasn't in focus, but I still had kind of like kicked into that gear to where it was like, damn, that shit falling, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, trying to think of how to go about it, how to act, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But basically what I'm saying is, that shit had failed, right? And I knew the moment it failed, but the thing is, it took some time for me to receive like the sound vibrations of that shit, yo. Like, that shit had failed, like before I even, like, the sound, like the reverberations from that shit hitting the ground, because it's metal and that solid ground that it hit. So the reverberations that it made when it hit the ground and the sound, it's like that shit came in like after the fact, like a second or two after the fact, fool. Like, I know, like, by the time it fell, like, I was aware of the time that it fell, the moment that it hit the ground. I was aware of the moment that it hit the ground, right? But it's like I didn't actually hear the sound of it hitting the ground until like some moments later, like some split seconds later, like, type shit. That's how I know, like, I had really like tuned in to the point to where it was like, I was like the moment that it hit the ground, I was like in that moment, and it was like I was kind of like zeroed in on that moment, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I didn't even, like, the sounds didn't even, like, you know what I'm saying, hit me until like later, you know what I'm saying. Like, it took some time for like the sounds to even like reach my ears type shit, fool. Like, I'm talking about, this was like in this dimension that I was in, like, it was like a second later type shit. Like, that shit hit the ground and then the sound came. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know that shit hit the ground before the actual sound, you know what I'm saying, actually, like I say, reverberated. But yeah, man, that was some shit right there. That let me know it was like, I really was like on some shit, like, I tuned in, bro. Like, that's when I'm on, fool. It's like, yeah, shit finna get like, yeah, it's finna get up there. But, you know, it's just forward progression at this point, bro. It's a process, you know. I've been working on this shit for like the past really like the past 3 or 4 years, bro, honestly, bro, because it's like, I didn't just notice that, you know what I'm saying, I had all these bodily misalignments until like my freshman year in college, bro. That was like 4 years ago, you know what I'm saying. So that's when I really started to work on this shit, because like, what had happened was, I was going to the gym. I started going to the gym a lot, like my freshman year, you know what I'm saying, at the rec and shit. I'd be working out, right? So around the time where I decided to start working on my legs, I noticed like I couldn't do no squat, bro. Like, that was the first time I actually just really paid attention to this shit, because I had never had no reason to squat or no shit, you know what I'm saying. I had never just even paid attention to it, bro. But I had noticed like I couldn't just do no full squat, bro. And I was like, bro, how the fuck do people do this shit? Like, I just now noticed, like, it's people that can do this shit, and I can't do this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when I started doing like research and like going off into this shit, and like just started seeing like a whole bunch of shit that was just wrong with my body, food. And it was like, I started to, and over time, I just started to, you know what I'm saying, pick up more and more shit, you know what I'm saying, besides my legs, you know what I'm saying, my head, with my arms and my chest, and a whole bunch of other misalignments and shit, fool, I got going on. But yeah, man, so it's been a process. It's been a process, bro. But I can say that I have made a significant amount of progression since then, bro, and I'm a lot more limber now. I'm a lot more limber now than I was then, you know. And shit, it's something like I say, man, it's valid. I ain't gonna put no projection on it. Just know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm making progress. But yeah, man. But the point I wanted to make was, yeah, bro, I'm tuning in. And oh yeah, something else that I wanted to talk about was crazy how this ain't nothing new, but I just wanted to talk about it because it was just so crazy. Like, really, like I said, this ain't nothing new, bro. But this will be my first time actually talking about it. But just how I be tuning in to like just certain shit, like the universal frequencies. Like, I'm pretty sure this happened with a lot of y'all. I mean, especially if you know what I'm saying, like I say, tuned into those frequencies, bro. But like, you ever like be thinking of some shit that actually end up, you know what I'm saying, coming into play or coming into fruition, or you know what I'm saying, something that ends up being announced like later on type shit, maybe later on in that day, or maybe later on in that week. You know what I'm saying, some shit that you was just thinking about, you know, or just talking about, you know what I'm saying, that shit like happened, or that shit get brought up somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. That shit, like I said, that ain't nothing new. That shit been happening to me. But what it tripped me out, like for real, like what was this, Friday? This was Friday. Nah, this might have been Thursday. Whatever day this was, I was on my way to work. Bro, and I was singing that damn song, Chocolate Rain, bro. If y'all remember that song from back in the Gap, dudes on YouTube, he was recording that damn song, that Chocolate Rain. I was on my way to work singing that the other day, bro. Like Thursday or Friday. Whatever day it was, this nigga Adam22 dropped a video, bro. Because I promised to God, bro, I was singing that shit like a mother effer on my way to work that day, bro. And then later on in that night, fool, this nigga Adam22 drops the video. He is interviewing this guy, bro. I said, bro, if this ain't about the craziest shit, I'm like, it's crazy because like a lot of that, like shit like that just been happening a lot more frequently, and it's happening a lot more frequently, more so as you know what I'm saying, as time goes on. I guess I'm just tuning in like that, but it's like, bro, that shit tripped me out right there, bro, because we hadn't heard from dude, bro. This shit was just randomly in my head, bro, like for no reason, bro. I feel like I might have been singing that shit like a few days before that, maybe. You know what I'm saying, some random shit. But I was really singing it like this one morning type shit. And we hadn't heard from this dude in I don't know how long, bro, since that damn video dropped, fool. And now all of a sudden, bro, this nigga Adam22 drops the video. He's interviewing this guy, bro. He interviews this guy on this day, bro. He drops the video. The dude who's singing the damn Chocolate Rain. So, Chocolate Rain. Oh, shit. Hey, I was in my bag that morning, fool. That shit was funny, bro. I want to say it was Thursday because it was that day it was raining. It was that day it was raining real hard. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't raining Friday. That was that Thursday, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. And, like, another thing was, like, the past few days, bro. It was sometime in the past few days. I want to say it was, seemed like it was sometime this weekend, bro. I want to say it was Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. But I was coming home from somewhere, wherever the hell I was coming from. But I was thinking about Disney for just some strange reason. I was thinking about all them old shows that used to be on Disney, bro. I can't even remember how I like came to this, bro. I think I was thinking about oh yeah, I was talking about seeing into the it seemed like I was thinking about seeing into the future. And that I can't remember the exact scenario I was playing in my head, but it was something where I was like I mentioned because I do this shit all the time. I be like making up scenarios in my head and shit. I be playing movies in my head and shit. But what had happened was I was talking about how I be like how I would tune into like see into the future type shit on some Raven Baxter type shit, right? So that just went on a whole tangent to where it's like I started thinking about That's So Raven and like all these old Disney Channel shows, right? And I was like, damn, fool, Disney Channel. I was like, yo, Disney Channel used to have some hard ass shows like That's So Raven, Even Stevens. I couldn't even think of a lot of them hoes, fools. Like, it was only just certain ones that I can remember. All them damn shows that used to be on Disney Channel, I can only remember like a handful, bro. Like, only shows that I just really remember like that is That's So Raven, bro. Even Stevens, you know what I'm saying? I cut for them hoes, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Lizzie McGuire, I didn't really fuck with that hoe. I didn't really watch that hoe like that though. Motherfucking shit in the cartoons, bro. Goddamn Kim Possible and the Proud Family and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I was thinking about like them. I was thinking about how them late night shows used to come on, cause I remember in the summertime. I've been a night owl my whole life practically, bro. So I remember like in the summertime, shit. I used to be staying up late. I'd be watching Disney Channel and shit. Like it'll be them shows that used to come on like late at night, like around like 2 or 3 o'clock. It'll be like it was the Jersey. It was a show called The Jersey. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. if y'all familiar, but it'll be The Jersey. It was this show called So Weird, bro. And I remember like that show right there used to creep me the fuck out, bro, when I was a kid, bro. It's like for one, I was a kid. For one, I was young, bro. And two, it was late at night, bro. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was like it used to be some throw shit on there, fool. Like it seemed like they was on some I don't know, bro. They was on some more shit. They was doing like rituals on that whole shit. They was summoning spirits on that whole shit, bro. It was some throw shit, fool. But that used to creep me the fuck out, bro. I used to be scared to watch that shit. I used to watch it, but like I watched that shit with like, you know what I'm saying? On some shit like I was a kid, bro. So it was like, yeah, bro. But yeah, I remember that show. It was The Jersey, it was So Weird, and it was the famous Jack Jackson. That was the last one, bro. Until it went off in Playhouse Disney. Cause I remember the Winnie the Pooh came on after that, and I think Winnie the Pooh used to come on at like 5 o'clock, like 5 a.m. type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that mean the famous Jack Jackson come on at like 4:30. You know what I'm saying? On some shit. So damn, I was staying up late, bro. That shit crazy. It might have been some shows in between that I'm forgetting, but that's how I remember it. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, I was just thinking about that shit, bro. I was thinking about all my old ass Disney Channel shows and shit. And just recently, the topic of discussion, I see this shit on Twitter the other day. Nah, yesterday. They were talking about how whatever the fuck this Disney Go shit is. How I don't know, it's some shit called Disney Go, so where it's like they got all the old Disney Channel shows on them hoes, you know what I'm saying, for you to watch. And I was like, damn, bro. What the fuck, bro? Shit is really wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. That being said, fam, it's like I'm tuning in, yeah, to the frequencies and probably to Disney Go so I can watch all my old shows. On some real shit, bro. Straight up, nigga. I'm going even Stevens with it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm lying, bro. I'm not even gonna watch that shit. I really don't even care to watch that shit, bro. Honestly, fam. But, you know. Yeah, man. That's it, bro. That's all I want to say. Let me see. Anything else before I clock out? I said clock out like I'm still at work or something. Nah, bro. I think that's about it, fam. But, yeah. I'm gonna get a shot later. Tune in.